Hello, everyone, Randy here. Today we're going to be starting on roughing in the electrical here in the wife's office. We already have a little bit of electrical in here already, but, well, let me just show you, folks. Okay, starting by the door one, we got a plug up here, like up at switch height. Everyone, no idea. Then we got this dangling lamp here. Of course, the lamp, for those who remember, it used to be, down in the center here, but all the sport's gone, so it's just hanging there. Of course, as they did it back in the day, everyone, no box or nothing, just tucked up in the ceiling. That's good enough there, I guess, with some wire nuts. The wire, of course, everyone, that wire doesn't actually look bad, by the way, until you look down here and realize all the coating is just, falling apart on it. So we're going to get that out of here as soon as possible. The switch for it, by the way, is on the other side of the wall. Don't ask me why, everyone, but we're going to move that to this side of the wall. That plug is probably just going to come out of there and be gone. There's already an outlet down there. That one will probably stay. We'll, of course, probably run new wire to it. Moving around this side of it, there's nothing here, and I don't know if there ever will be, everyone. Just, it is the 2x4s are set on side, everyone. I guess you could get one in there if you wanted to, but I don't think we need to. Moving around this side of one, the only thing we have here, low voltage, that is for the garage door opener. So other than maybe redoing that, making it a little tidier of it, I'm probably not going to do anything with that either. This is the closet area. We'll probably end up putting a outlet maybe in the back wall there. We'll probably also put one maybe somewhere along the side here too. Again, nothing on this side of it. It's, again, 2x4s on side. Continuing. Oh, before I forget, we got the mystery switch up here. For those of you who did not see the last video, we finally figured out what it was for, everyone. Wire that comes up here doesn't actually look too bad. This is a little bit newer. I guess, is that 12 gauge? Wow, that looks big for 12 gauge, but I'm guessing that's what it's got to be. Oh, yeah, there we go, 12-2. So 12-2 there, one. To a presumably outlet box. I don't know. It's a box up in the header here, everyone. It's not visible on the outside of the house, so unless I take something off the outside of the house, you can't see it, so it's covered up for some reason. With that being said, there's a lot of air coming through there, so that's probably going to come completely out. I might have to go out and take some of the vinyl siding off. I'm not sure, just to find out what's back there and get it out of there. And then this is all going to go, everyone. It's going to be done with that. Not going to keep that. Moving over here, everyone. Next up, we have a 220 outlet for the air conditioner. That is going to stay. I'll probably actually take it out of the remodel box. We'll put it into an actually nailed on box. We'll probably also add another regular outlet in here, a 110 or 120 outlet in here somewhere. I don't know, maybe that side or something. Not sure entirely where. Over on this side of it, also have another outlet. That's another old wire, so we'll just replace the wire on that one. New box. Get rid of the metal boxes. I am not a fan of metal boxes when it comes to electrical. Don't ask me why. Just I do not like metal boxes. I prefer plastic boxes. So that's metal. They're all metal. Actually, you know what? Oh, yeah, that one's metal too. So that one's gonna go. So probably I'm thinking maybe 2 outlets on this wall one. Maybe add one over here by the door somewhere. Probably on that one. And then the wife had her desk here, so that'll be an outlet underneath the desk. There's an outlet there, but it's kind of covered by the desk, right? So that's going to probably do it for the electrical, what we're thinking, everyone. As far as lights go, I told the wife she kind of has to figure out what she wants in here for lights yet, so we're not entirely sure. I'll have to kind of wait for her to figure that out, then we can get that wired up as well. But like I said, at the very least, Evan, the switch is going here, not on the other side. I don't know. There's an outlet here. Switch. Don't ask me, Evan. Don't ask me. I don't know. But first things first, before we get started on the fun stuff with the electrical, I think I better go out and mow the lawn here. It's starting to look a little scraggly out there, so we'll get that mowed. This will be the second mowing for the year, so yeah, not doing too bad here. We mowed it once here a couple of weeks ago here already. Just some long spots sticking up. We've kind of got the same thing here again. There's just longer spots sticking up, and it actually has not been very warm lately, everyone. So today it's actually nice outside. It's 75 or something like that. It's a beautiful day out there, so let's go out and enjoy it for a little bit anyway. Okay, first things first, Evan, if you ever played Lawn Mowing Simulator, yeah, we got to go around and pick up stuff first. I've seen another one out here. There it is. Past few days, think it's fair to be proud about it. I've quit ordering from all those fast food chains. I'm feeling better, there's no doubt about it. And my days are brighter, my shoulders are so much lighter. Just for a moment there, I thought that there was nothing more to life. I thought about it, wrote a couple songs about it. Just for a moment there, I lost myself. But if I'm in for a minute, it's almost minutes of thinking later, I think we got the layout for what we're going to be doing as far as electrical in the room here goes. Starting with an outlet. Simply just replacing that one with a plastic box and a new outlet, of course, and new wire. Another one here, replacing the 220, just new box that's actually like mounted rather than a retrofit box. Another 120 outlet. And then back in the closet here, probably another 2 120s. This one here, I've been symbolizing a light switch that'll probably get added up in here eventually. We need to like finish framing this out and figure out what we're going to do for a door in here. And then also up in the crawl space, I'm probably some sort of light switch. Maybe an outlet, not sure on that one yet. But for sure, some sort of light switch up in here. So that's what those boxes are there for. And then finally, another box down here for that outlet. Although I'm going to have to get a different style box, because obviously, as you can see, I can't exactly nail that one in there. But I do want to change that box out, so I have to get a different style. I don't think I have any of the side mount ones, so I'll have to get some of those. And then one to replace, well, not necessarily replace, but change that outlet from an outlet to a switch and put a switch in there. And again, I'll have to have a different style box for that. So anyway, let's get started mounting and start wiring. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and get rid of this major code violation right here. And that's this outlet. And no, it has nothing to do with the metal box, despite my distaste for metal box and electrical. It has nothing to do with that. You folks can probably figure out what the problem is here already just by, oh, can you see that in the video? Maybe you can't quite see it. That right there. Does that answer the question? And yes, this is most likely live, everyone. I'm not sure what this is connected to, so I do not have it off. Of course, if I figure out what it's connected to, I'm going to probably maybe disconnect it. But for now, it is still on yet. And this screw is bent. Lovely. Yep. Need I say any more, everyone? Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and transfer this outlet here, which is for the air conditioner, to 20 here up into this box. We might have one other issue here as well. This is on a 30 amp circuit, and this is only 12 gauge wire, so I might have to go look and see what the air conditioner requires here, and we might have to change something. We'll see once. But anyway, we'll get this out of here and put it up into there for now at least. Okay, but I'm not real happy with how that turned out there. I didn't bother stapling it down yet. The wire's a little short. I don't know if we have any extra wire down the line somewhere. And then again, like I said, not to mention, it's on a 30 amp circuit, so I'll have to double check and see what the air conditioner again needs. See if we can either change the circuit size or up the wiring size. We'll see what's here. Anyway, moving on to the next project, everyone. I want to run a wire through here. Either I have to go up and over this or I have to remove this. Seeing as how I planned on removing it, we're going to go ahead and remove it now, everyone, and then we just run the wire straight through here to the next outlet over here. So let's go ahead and get this out. Again, I'm going to plan on putting this in the floor here. That way we can insulate this wall, and hopefully that'll help. Probably won't help a whole lot of them, but at least it'll help a little bit, right? We're not just basically putting heat right on like the outside wall, which is, as I said, not the greatest. Well, everyone, shall we see how many code violations we can spot on the light switch here? Moving on to the light switch, we're going to get, well, actually going to be completely getting rid of the light switch. I'm going to move it from here to the opposite side. Also, I want to get this dangling light out here. That needs to go, right, everyone? And that outlet's going to go as well. Outlet, like up here. We got an outlet down there. That should be good enough. So that's going to be gotten rid of. Anyway, going back to it, you can see they have the wires wrapped in tape there. That's not necessarily probably a violation. Except for these older wires, Evan, the insulation on them tends to go bad, and then, yeah, you end up having to tape them up. We did that several spots in the house here already. Of course, all new wire, Evan, so that's going to take care of that problem. And then looking at the back side here, Evan, this is probably actually where the code violation is. Yeah, you can't have the wires hanging out of the box like that. Not to mention they're basically contacting the metal box. Fascination with metal boxes back in the day, but I'm not sure. I don't get that fascination myself. I rather don't like metal boxes with electrical, personally, but anyway, we got two wires here, too, everyone. I'm hoping what we have is one that's feeding power here. I'm not sure which one. I'm thinking maybe this is the feeding one, everyone. Actually, sorry, the light, can't see it there. I'm hoping maybe this is the feeding one, the one that's bare. well, not necessarily bare, but you know what I mean. And then I'm hoping everyone, maybe this one here, looks like a little bit smaller wire. The one back down under there is maybe feeding the outlet over here. At least I'm hoping that's what that is. Not sure without getting up into there, everyone. So I was not expecting to see 2 wires there. I figured there's one coming up for both this and the switch, and then one going up to the light. But anyway, we're gonna get that pulled out of there, everyone. Moving around to this side. For the boxes, by the way, on this side, we got a side mount box. And I'm hoping that'll let me mount it sideways in there. Well, sideways. The screws mount it sideways, I should say. And hopefully that will work for this outlet here. Okay, when I got the switch and all the wires that are inside the box taken out, it is now an empty metal box. Got that all taken care of. The feeding wire of it actually turned out to be the wire that was coming in the bottom here, the one that was hanging down, that wasn't, was stripped down here. When I took it out of it, I noticed there's a bare spot, well, starting to form a bare spot on the black wire here where it goes into the metal box. I'm probably chafing ever so slightly or something like that. It's covered up by the wire nut, everyone, so you can't quite see it. It was kind of right there where the wire nut is, but I should have taken a picture of it before I actually covered it up. But anyway, also notice one other problem here, everyone. Yeah, check that out. That's the white wire, in case you can't tell, everyone. The white wire is hot. By the way, if you ever use one of these non-contact testers, the rapid beeping, everyone, is your hot wire. Usually the slow beeping is your neutral wire, so that's how you tell. I noticed this, everyone, when I was testing this wire out over here. I'm like, huh, the neutral over here is hot. I figured just this wire was, reversed somewhere, but no. Turns out, everyone, the wire that's feeding this whole business here is reversed, and I don't know where this wire comes from, everyone. I found the breaker for it, but it splits off somewhere. I don't know where, so got to find where it connects to. I know it feeds the kitchen light switch here, which presumably probably also feeds some of the basement lights as well, because both kitchen and basement are on that switch. So yeah, somewhere along the lines, everyone, the power is reversed to this. I should probably see if I can hunt that down. Not going to bother doing that today, though. What I'm going to attempt to do, everyone, though, is pull a new wire. So this is the wire that went up to the light right here. I'm going to attempt to pull a new wire up through here, and it's just going to hang it up here for now. Again, the wife's not entirely sure what she wants for lights yet, so I need to figure that out yet. And yeah, until I figure that out, I'm not entirely sure what to wire up here, right? Okay, I'm working on pulling a new wire here, and I thought I'd show you folks what I'm doing. I've got both black wires, or what used to be the black wire anyway, wired together down here. I'm just going to wrap this in electrical tape, everyone. This should be more than enough to hold it. I'm not pulling it very far, and it shouldn't be a difficult pull. Otherwise, sometimes too, what I'll do, I'll wrap both white and the black wires, just twist them together. Again, I'm trying to keep the profile kind of in line with this, right? Rather than taping this over this one, then you got, twice as thick, right? Well, maybe not quite twice, because this is relatively thin wire, but still. Want to keep the profile in line here if I can, everyone. So again, we're just going to wrap this in tape and give it a pull and see what happens. And there you go, everyone, just like that, pulled through, and I will just snip that section out of there. I'm not even going to bother unwrapping that tape, and we'll just cut it right there and be done with it. And then, like I said, I'm not entirely sure where I need to go with this end of the wire yet, so I'll probably just, I don't know, maybe take it over to the window there, cut it, and call it good. And then this should be, yeah, that should be more than enough for the switch there, more than enough. Okay, well, I think we've done all the damage we can up here. We got the switch taken out, the plugs are all wired here for the most part, exception, we'll be doing something with that one yet. But we're going to move to the basement here. We need to start running the wires back to the box here, the electrical panel. And then we also need to run the switch wire here. That's probably going to run to the switches over here. That's most likely where I'm going to run that. At least that's what I'm thinking of. So that'll all be like tied together. In fact, all the like downstairs or main floor lights, yeah, will probably be on the same circuit, I think. Yeah, I don't know if there's a reason to split those. I don't know, maybe we'll do 2 circuits. We'll see once here. With LED lights nowadays, though, everyone, you can pretty much put, like, the entire house lights on, like, 1 circuit, and it'll probably still be, like, plenty nowadays, right? Anyway, let's go downstairs and get to work. Okay, going in.
What's the warning sound word called panic?
Help.
Maybe any more original than that?
I don't know. We'll see once here. Want to turn the vacuum back on?